Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
Good. I spoke to Brent on the phone just the other day, and he said you only had 10 minutes for this meeting. I know you've been really busy. Does that 10-minute time frame still work for you?
Yeah. I've been super busy, but I can make 10 minutes work.
Awesome. That sounds great. Yeah, I promise I'll keep this short and sweet. Don't want to waste any of your time. We're here to make your lives easier for sure. So, before I dive into, some of the ways that this product might be beneficial to you, I'd love to just get a sense of, where the company is going and some of the personal struggles that you're feeling in your own role. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Awesome, great. So I guess my first question is, I took a brief look at your LinkedIn and saw that you're fairly new to this managerial position you've just stepped into. Curious to know how that transition is going into this new role.
Yeah, it's been a little stressful. I have like a background in IT. But yeah, within the last couple months, I've been transitioning into the managerial role and kind of been given more responsibility on making the decisions as far as like budget and stuff goes and anything related to IT. So it's been a
Great.
little stressful.
Yeah, great to hear. Hopefully stressful, but also exciting, I
Yeah.
hope. Yeah, can you walk me through, what some of those decision making processes look like for you right now in terms of what you said, budget, but as maybe assessing purchasing decisions as well. Like how do you go about that process right now?
Yeah, so right now we do a lot of research. We get a lot of research from the internet as well as we get advice from other tech vendors. So that's kind of how we're making our decisions,
Okay.
how we're forecasting and rating our vendors. We're just kind of getting going online to surface this information as well as getting information from other tech vendors. And
Awesome.
that's kind of how we make our business decisions.
Okay, yeah, that seems pretty consistent with industry standard. Um, and then I guess on more of a personal note, when you're making these business decisions, what kind of support do you have? From executives, from people on your team. Who do you turn to when you're struggling to make a decision?
Yeah, so I am newer in this role, so I would say I don't have like the most support from everybody. It is kind of a newer position, but I can kind of go to the other CEOs or the C-level executives to kind of get information. But I don't have anybody specifically that's kind of helping me along in the process.
Yeah, no mentor of sorts, I would assume. Yeah. Okay. Um, and then when it comes to the actually, making the purchase, is it you that is signing those documents, or are you bringing these decisions to the CEO, CFO? What does that look like right now?
Yeah, so ultimately, I have a big say in what services we kind of sign on with, but I do need the ultimate approval of our CEO. But I am kind of the one initiating these processes and kind of giving my opinions off to the CEO.
Awesome. And then, if you don't mind, let's talk some numbers just for the business. So, in terms of budget cuts, growth, what are some of the more tangible financial goals that your department and the organization as a whole is hoping to achieve this year?
Yeah, so this year and every year prior, we've been increasing revenue by double digits each year. So what we're focusing on is we're actually increasing our budget by 10%, our IT budget. So it's really getting that funding and best placing it
Awesome.
IT dollars.
Cool. Great to hear. Well, unfortunate to hear that this transition into the new role has been stressful, but the good news is I think that we have a lot of resources that could really help you moving forward. Do you mind if I, jump in and show you what some of these are?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Awesome. Um, So to start, right, we spoke a little bit about the process that you're using to make these purchasing decisions, right? You're talking to vendors, you're going on Google, and I think that's a fairly common business practice. A lot of people do it, but unfortunately, what you're getting is biased information, right? When you're talking to these vendors, yes, they are the experts in their field, but they are selling to a product, right? So while they are hopefully showing you, true information, it's not without bias, right? They're selecting the statistics that are going to be, most aligned with what you're looking for and your business. So that's where we come in. We have an enormous amount of peer-reviewed research done by our Gartner analysts to help you make these business decisions. This data is organized just for the utmost efficiency, so that you're not spending, hours and hours after work shuffling through Google to try to find the best information that you can. This is going to be organized by industry, by product, so that it's really, really going to be simple for you to dive in there, get the information you need, and make smart purchasing decisions. And another thing, that kind of goes off of that is our cost optimization tools. You mentioned, right, you're getting a bigger budget this year. This is really exciting, but you want to use that budget as smartly as you can. These cost optimization tools is basically a survey. You're going to take about a 20-minute survey, input your budget, your financial goals, where you're spending your money right now. And basically it's going to spit out recommendations in terms of where you can cut costs, where you can increase spending based on industry standards and like leaders in your industry. So we're fortunate enough to get to work with a lot of clients within the wine and spirits industry. So you're going to get to see this data, how they're making their purchasing decisions, how they're budgeting their resources, and kind of compare where you might be able to cut costs. And then the next thing is, this is where the support comes in, right? This product is designed for people in your position, right? IT professionals managing big teams, making big purchasing decisions. So we want to make sure that you have someone in your corner that is going to kind of guide you through this. Our executive partners do a really, really good job of this. I'll show you a quick example of one of the amazing members that we have on our team, David Hamilton Ulmer. He was the CIO of the North Carolina Department of Transportation for many, many years. And he is just one of the amazing people that you might, have in your corner to help guide you through these business decisions. But we have CIOs from every industry, so we would work tirelessly to help find someone that matches kind of your industry and your needs, and they're going to help you to navigate the Gartner product, but it's really just for any sort of coaching that you need on your new position. Sorry, I kind of gave that all to you really quickly, but wondering, how this sounds, the research, the cost optimization tools, and the executive partner, and any concerns that you might have before we move forward.
Yeah, I think definitely I like the executive partner.
Awesome.
I think that would be a really good addition just to kind of have like a little mentorship and coaching for somebody that's been in the role. And I do like the budget service that you guys have. Like I said, we are going to be increasing our budget. Was that a picture of a budget there?
Absolutely. So this is basically the report that it's going to spit back out to you, right? So these are the steps that you're going to basically fill in to give the tool all of the information that it needs. And then this is one of the pages that it'll spit back out to you, right? IT budget comparison summary. And it's going to look at the different numbers that you've been doing recently, as well as comparing to industry, averages.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that would be a big help as we're increasing our budget to kind of best place our dollars there. I guess one question about the research.
Yeah.
How does that kind of work? Is it like a database? I'm kind of looking questions up. Is it specific to
Yeah.
me in our company?
Yeah. So it is a database. It's a database filled with, peer-reviewed documents that are analyzing all the different aspects of the IT landscape. But I think what sets our database apart is the way that it is organized. It's organized for efficiency, and it's going to help you to be very, very specific in your search. These are some of the tools that come into this research component, and a lot of these: Magic Quadrant, the score, the market guide, the vendor rating. These are the things that our Gartner analysts have taken the time to do the math on and to figure out, how for example, vendors are comparing to each other. So we're not just telling you what the vendors do, but we're also giving you, you know, unbiased and unbiased analysis of what these vendors are going to be able to add to your company.
Awesome. Yeah, I think this is very interesting. I guess one thing is how much does this cost, and how does it work?
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's talk pricing. Um, okay. So when it comes to pricing, the base price for the first year is going to be $50,000. And what this is going to entail is that you have access to the product, the research, the cost optimization tools, and the executive partner. Um, but this doesn't extend those privileges to your direct reports. However, if you want your direct reports to have access to the research and the cost optimization tools so you can delegate out some of this work, it's really easy. It's just going to be another $15,000 to license it out to each of your additional employees.
Okay, and I see the 3-year window. Is that like a contract, or is that just kind of showing how the price increases?
Yeah. We do price on a 3-year contract, so this will be upfront. But I can assure you that our clients do not feel locked into this, and we have an amazing retention rate. About 90% of our clients re-sign their contracts. So you're looking at, you know, most people are looking at 6 years with us and they're still not tired.
Yeah, I'm definitely very interested in this. I think this would be a huge benefit to us. Like I
Awesome.
said, I would have to talk to our CEO, but I will definitely give a recommendation, and I do think this um, is a service that we could benefit from.
That's great to hear. Yeah, I would love, you know, to get some time on the calendar with you again, or even better, you know, you and the CEO, so I can help to outline some of the, you know, same benefits that I just talked to you about, as well as answer any, you know, specific questions that he has. But if you'd prefer to, you know, reach out to him, deliver this information, please let me know any resources and materials that I can send you following this call. Want to make sure you have all the information necessary before you go into his office.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, I'll let you go, Chris. Thank you so much for your time today, and it was really great to catch up with you.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.